Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. The Hoosiers offense will get the first swing today. Kurt, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Back to pass. It's Mendoza. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Nice grab. It's Cooper. Puts into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. Inside the touchdown, Hoosiers. They strike first in this national title bout. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
That makes the score Indiana 7, Miami 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return.
And the Miami offense will take over.
The Hurricanes offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Important third down play coming up. To the air, it's Beck. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
The Canes will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Getting set. Here's second down. What a catch! He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Gain of 9. Brings up second down.
A completion makes it second and short. The shotgun handoff here. That's the spin move. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He decides to keep it here.
Now, give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Got the first down and still motoring. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Hoosiers come to the line with first and goal. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, Chris, it's a nice positive game, but let's face it, you're in the national championship. They've got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. It's a shotgun run call. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Scanning the field, it's back. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. QB keeps it himself. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
He's brought down at the 38-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Dropping back, it's back. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Canes, as they answer with their first score of this title game. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Indiana 10, Miami 7.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. That's reeled in. It's Becker. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Makes the grab. It's Hemby. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Beck. That's reeled in. It's Fletcher.
Complete to the back. No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw yet again. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
And the Canes churn out another first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stopped him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here's the second down play. Grab near the sticks. It's Joseph. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The Hurricanes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game.
That makes the score Miami 14, Indiana.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick it off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Pemby. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they've flipped ends of the field. We're set for the 2nd quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Pass complete on the crosser. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands? Sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Finds his man. It's Pemby. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a 1st down.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. That's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
At the 27. Third down coming up.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The receiver grabs it. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Hoosiers will have first and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Hemby. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Big throw caught on the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. To throw, it's Mendoza. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3.
That makes the score Indiana 17, Miami.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
It's second down after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Who called this one? Interesting call by, I guess, the offensive coordinator. Hands it off to the tight end, and I respect his ability, but I'm not surprised it didn't gain many yards.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Trying to find some room. It's Fletcher. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Brings up third down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Beck. He's running out of time here. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Caught in the backfield. It's Pemby. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And the Hoosiers have 1st and 10 here. Using his legs, it's Pemby. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the same runner's got it again. Gets the first and still running. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about in the first half? This back is having a big day.
Ball handed off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They're going to run it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Mendoza. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure?
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The Hoosiers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Makes a quick grab. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7.
That makes the score Indiana 24, Miami.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Caught behind the line, it's Fletcher. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Grab behind the line. It's Daniels. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That's caught. It's Joseph. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Caught near the sticks. It's Fletcher. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a 1st down.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
By the receiver. Tackle is made at the 46-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 33.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. A play action looking to throw. Quick catch over the middle. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? To the air. It's back. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense facing 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
That's caught. It's Becker. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Brings up.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Pulls it in. It's Becker. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
First down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Catch made on the out route.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And the Hoosiers will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
He's tackled on the play at the 21-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. Now here he goes. Powering through a tackle. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught quickly. Making people miss. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Picks up 1. Third down coming up.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. The receiver makes the catch. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The Hoosiers will have to kick this away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop?
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The sure hands, it's Joseph. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The Canes will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And this will be fair caught about the 15. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
To throw, it's Mendoza. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Grab made by the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Tight end goes in motion. Takes the handoff on the counter play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Gain of 1. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
At the 18. Second down coming up.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Speck. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it.
Touchdown, Canes, to put them on top now. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Miami 31, Indiana 24.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hand off to the right side. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Becker. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
He's brought down at the 28. Second down coming up.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. With the catch, it's Becker. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Ruled out of bounds at the 33. Third down coming up.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Becker. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Hoosiers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it with room to run. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Hoosiers line it up with 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Indiana.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Lining up to try the extra point.
For the extra point.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period.
At 31.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On the run, it's Fletcher. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
He's brought down at the 25-yard line. Brings up third down.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The quick throw out left, complete.
First down pass, complete to the tight end. He's brought down near the 49-yard line. Second down coming up.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Hurricanes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Back to pass. It's Beck. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
I really love the play call here, even though they didn't connect. Anytime you get to that second and very short situation, you got 3 downs to get less than a yard. It makes sense to take a shot downfield.
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well. The old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
The Hurricanes with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters as we check out some of the stats here. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To the air, it's Beck. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds, not much of a gain there.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here would be 55 yards. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets him fly to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Picks up 1. Brings up second down.
second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Trying to convert with a sneak.
Believe it or not, Chris, there's an art to the quarterback sneak. And when you've got a savvy quarterback who knows how to fall forward and squeeze between his offensive linemen for the first down, short conversion situations become almost like clockwork.
First and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Touchdown, Miami. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Miami 38, Indiana 31.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They bring him down after a short gain there.
You play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient. This is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Beebe. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Gain of 3. Brings up second down.
That completion sets up a second down play. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Takes a quick catch. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Hoosiers pick up enough yardage for a first down. Throwing off play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Barker. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field.
The longer this drive goes, the more wear on this defense and specifically these pass rushers. The quarterback is carving up the defense, especially on key downs of this drive. And the pass rushers, you can see them. They look visibly winded.
Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. A big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. On the run, it's Black. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
3rd down coming up.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the Hoosiers will have to kick it away. And he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? The sure hands. It's Daniels. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
Makes the catch. It's Fletcher.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting off the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Beck. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Now it's second down here. A short completion to the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. Touchdown, Hurricanes. That's how you finish a play.
Boy, the timing here is essential between a quarterback and a receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Miami 45. Indiana.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They put together a long drive last time, but stalled and came up empty. Can they reach the end zone this time? He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's got the first and still going. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That's an important first down on that running play. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. That pass is caught. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Off the play fake on first down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Scooped up in the defense. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Canes. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Miami 52, Indiana.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick it away.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Becker.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Second down coming up.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Chris, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. This guy's close to 500 yards passing in this game alone.
The Hoosiers pick up enough to get a first down there. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Becker. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Makes the grab on the move. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Running out of time in the pocket. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. you can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And there's the point after.
The kick is good. That makes the score Miami 52, Indiana 38.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Set to advance
And the hands seem all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He'll return it from inside the 5. The return man is brought down, and that makes it official. We have our national champions.